Check my truck. What's going on, YouTube? What's up, everybody? Good evening, good evening, good evening. Don't forget to hit the like button when you come in the live, man. Don't forget to hit the like button. No like, no live, man. No like, no live, okay? Don't forget to hit the like button because we're going to have a conversation today. And yeah, get my music in the background. Let me get my music. All right. Don't forget to hit the like button because it's gonna be good today. Hey man, check this out, man. The first 3 people who can tell me what year is my semi, man, I'm gonna give y'all free consultation. Just drop it in the chat. The first 3 people who can tell me what year is my semi, we'll give them consultation. All right, I got 3 consultation. Chicago is in the building, and yeah, we're gonna talk about some stuff today. Hit the like button. 2022, no. 2022, no. 2013. Yo, man, 5-star, man. 2013, man. You know, that's an old truck, man. Come on, man. 2013. That's what some of these YouTubers have and cursing out other YouTubers, man. They got old 2011, old 2000. They go far back at 2005. Come on, man. Hey, man. If I said it already, man. If you win a prize already, man, you know the deal, man. You can't get a next prize, man. Gotta give somebody else a chance. What year is the semi, man? Consultation. How about this? Let me see who can get it first, man. Consultation and partial training. That's a combo. You get a consultation, you got a partial training. The first person who can drop that in the chat, you get a free consultation. And if you have a truck running, I will train you. And partial. Come on, man. We're gonna talk about that today, man. I got three consultation, man. Anyway, guys, good evening, guys. Welcome to the live. I'm still waiting for those 3 people, man. The 3 people. 2021. Y'all mixing up my trucks, man. Y'all be getting all my trucks confused, man. First of all, I never owned a 2021 truck. I own a 2022, but it's not a semi. I never owned a 2003 semi. Come on, man. Look, check this out, man. Partial training and consultation. Hey man, check this out, man. We gonna talk about some stuff today because it's getting crazy, man. 2017, 2018. No, man, I don't own those truck, man. Hey guys, let me give you guys an hint. The first guys who can catch it. Let me give you guys an hint. Oh man, let me see. How can I pull you guys leg? Let me see. The truck and the car is the same ear. The truck and the car is the same ear. Let me see who first can get that. The car that I own and the truck that I purchased is the same ear. Let me see who first can get the partial training and the consultation, man. Yo, they're not watching the live, man. They're not watching the live. Y'all be not watching the videos. Anyway, man, let me jump into what I'm gonna be talking about. Jealousy, rage. It got people mad. It got some people sad. It got some people calling people out. I'm gonna do a little calling out today. I said I wasn't. Let me say this. I said I wasn't going to I said for this year I'm not going to be talking about any YouTubers. So I don't want you guys to think I'm not talking about YouTubers today. I'm just gonna be addressing some stuff that I see that I think that somebody got to somebody got to put well, talk about it. You know what I mean? So you know it's only fair and right that somebody step in and say something because as a black community, we want to strive forward and not going backwards. And so every year, honestly, I believe that every year, if you take one step further in becoming a better version of yourself, you will start to find out that you will eliminate certain things that take up a lot of your time that doesn't make you progress. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't make you progress because again if it's not increasing my ability to grow and my all of that stuff, I'm not going to be it's not going to let me I'm not going to progress. Okay, so I'm going to be first of all talking about you know jealousy. Is there jealousy in the box shop game with YouTubers and content creators? I strongly believe that there are some YouTubers, and I'm gonna talk about one particular YouTubers today that I'm and guys, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. This is not an attack. This is not an attack. I'm just gonna share my opinion. Okay, I'm gonna share my opinion, and after I share my opinion, there's a video that I'm gonna dissect. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to the box truck couple. Shout out to Mark the mentor. Shout out to all the YouTubers out there. Shout out to all the YouTubers who are. You get what I'm saying? But there's a couple things I'm gonna say about one particular YouTuber that seems to get a strive. It's almost as if, where you reach a point in life, you be like, enough is enough. It's like they never have enough of enough. So my style, I bring stuff up and I bring people up on the platform and I talk about different issues. Shout out to everybody that's coming, man. Hit the like button while it coming. Please hit the like button. Jealousy. Are some content creator jealous of other content creator on YouTube? Let's start backstruck. There are some content creator that are on YouTube that are jealous of other content creator, and they are jealous because number one, they feel as if where those content creators are, they should have been there, or they should have already exceed those content creators. And I'm gonna tell you why I say that, because sometimes when people say stuff out of their mouths, you don't have to see a person action, but you can just tell the way they talk, the things they have come out of their mouth. I can be jealous of Mark the Mentor, but there are things that I would say that would indicate those stuff. You get what I'm saying? And so time and time again, there are some YouTubers that will come on the platform and they will be mad and they'll be angry. And I'm gonna drive it home. I'm gonna show you guys what I mean also, because I like when I talk to you guys, I can show you guys. Okay, so there are some content creator. Let me stop. Let me back up. You know what? Mark the Mentor did a live, and I'm telling you, this guy, I'm telling you, he did a live. You guys should go check it out. The live. I want you guys to take a look at the title, because the live was talking about, do you, oh, man, listen, man, let hold on a minute, man, here it is. The live stream that he did the last time, it was titled Business Person or Box Trucker. And you guys need to go take a watch. Go take a look at that live. So here what I'm gonna ask, right? Are you just walking around with a camera and talking a lot of trash? Or are you really just coming out here to make an impact where people can walk away and be a better version of themselves? And so wrapped up in all of that is some of y'all grab a camera, right? And you just go on a tyrant. And we see that time and time again. But a lot of the times when people are insecure, jealousy is a form of insecure. When you're insecure, the lack thereof to produce and to utilize your time effectively. Did I say that right? Meaning that you get up 24 hours a day like everybody else, but you seems to not make much of that 24 hours. There are YouTubers who like that. But I'm not going to be talking about a whole scope of YouTubers, because as you know, YouTube is a very big place. So for the sake of the box truck community, I'm going to narrow it down. You get what I'm saying? You got people that come on the internet. And as you know, people will come on the internet and they will put on a platform and they will be like, yeah, you know, and, you know, shout out to Mark the Mentor dropping in the building. Hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button, because bear with me. I'm going somewhere. Take your time. I'm going somewhere. Hit the like button. And there will people who will come on the internet, and they will somehow watch other content creator. And let me think, it's a very dangerous thing when you watch other content creator. Very dangerous. I'm gonna explain what I mean by that. Cause see, here what the thing is. Watching someone is okay. But when you're watching someone and either trying to become like them or better than them, that's very dangerous. You get what I'm saying? Follow me. I'm going somewhere, guys. So you have content creator who come on the internet and they started out before Kirky Fresh started out before they start. And they run up 100,000. They come on this 500 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers, 15 subscribers, and they pass Kirky Fresh. They got 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 subscribers in the past, and they say, "Oh man," you get what I'm saying? But then there's content creator who started after that person also, and then past that person. What causes that? Okay, man, let's check this out. One of the rules when you're doing a relay race, because I used to be in relay, when you pass the baton, you know what I mean? You can't look back. You can't look back. You cannot look back. You gotta just make sure that they put it in your hand and you keep running, right? But I think the problem with a lot of people when they come on the internet, especially, doing this YouTube thing, they started out looking forward, but then when somebody else is coming, I think they get up looking back. Now hear me out. Hear me out. Everybody's not at the internet. I get it. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to the Box Show couple. Everybody's not gonna be good at everybody's not gonna be good at looking back and be good at the internet. You get what I'm saying? I am not good at social media. It's not my thing. I will be the first to admit that. My wife is way better than this whole entire put together and all that stuff. You get what I'm saying? I'm a trucker. I'm a businessman. I'm mentoring people. I'm driving my truck. That's what I'm good at. I'm good at mastering partials and all these other stuff. This social media thing, I'm the first to admit it. I'm not gonna leave my primary source of income to start a YouTube channel and then expect to have 100,000 subscribers, then flip that and turn around, make it be my source of income. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just not my thing. But I'm going to be talking about a couple today. A couple that don't seems to get the idea of the social media versus having a business, their personal life, then attacking people, then calling out people's name. After a while, it's gonna get worn out. So before I go any further, I am going to be pulling up a video, okay? And I'm gonna show you now. The couple I'm talking about, I'm 100% right about what I'm gonna say. If anybody that maybe say is maybe wrong or judging those people, I can tell that this couple got jealousy in them. They're mad. Yeah, they're jealous. They're mad. They're upset. Now, I don't even think I don't know where it's come from. You get what I'm saying? It's like, guys, bear with me. You're going to hear the name because you know I'm a name guy. So I'm going to stop the music in the background because I'm going to have to dissect this video. And I'm going to go into this video and I'm going to go and explain this whole entire video. Now, hear what the difference with taking shots at me. Taking shots at me is very cool. Because when I come back to talk about the shots that you take at me, I'm going to use my experience. You get what I'm saying? And I'm going to answer you based on my experience. I'm not going to come off based on an opinion version. So let me add the screen and we're going to get into it because and guys, listen to this. It's a coincidence that this video dropped while this live was titled. I titled this live before this video even dropped. So it's like a coincidence. You get what I'm saying? Which is perfect for me. It's just let me have my conversation a little bit more stronger. We're going to be talking about motivation and Boxtruck and his wife. And are they one of the couple that are jealous on the internet? I am going to be the first to tell you, yes, they are. They jealous of Big Vic TV. They jealous of the Boxtruck couple, Mark the mentor. They can't stand him. I don't even know what they to say about me, but I'm no different from the other people that I just mentioned. You get what I'm saying? And this video is going to explain where I'm going. Now, Motivation and Boxtruck started his YouTube channel. I forgot to go back and look when it was started, but he came and he was talking about Amazon. Now, I don't do Amazon. I said it all the time. But him and his wife have a personal, it's almost as if a personal thing when someone talk about Amazon. You know, you talk about Amazon, other people will not pay no money, but they seems to have a personal investment in honor and when it comes on to anyone talking about it. You know, me and Martin the Mentor was a few weeks ago. You guys remember that. And, you know, in the live, you know, Motivation and Boxtruck came on. It's almost as if you're fighting for a position, but the position that you're fighting for, it's not given to you, much less you're not even earning it for it to be down to you. You ever watch those movies where there's kings and queens and royalty involved? You ever watch the guy that thinks he should be the next king or the next, you know, the woman that thinks she should be the next queen? You ever notice how there's a connivingness behind obtaining the throne? Well, that's how Boxtruck and Motivation roll. He called himself the king of Amazon. I asked him in the live, who crowned you? He said he crowned himself. He said his wife was the queen of Amazon. I said, who crowned her? He said, I do. You get what I'm saying? He talks about what he knows about Amazon, which is fine. I'm not, hey man, you're good at Amazon. That's cool. But what I start to realize with him and his wife is they like to indulge in conversation that they have no experience about. They don't know what they're talking about. They just antagonize and they go into these areas and it just makes them look fool every single time. You get what I'm saying? So I'm going to be showing it. And the level, you try to speak wisdom to people like that and it doesn't work. You get what I'm saying? Because let me say this to you guys. Motivation and Boxtruck wife came in the live and she used a discreet name. And she think we don't know that is her. And she was in the live and she was talking a lot of trash and all of that nonsense she was going. So I'm going to be showing you the effect of what I was trying to explain to her husband while he was here. Because I know at some point, I would have to address Motivation and his wife. You know what I'm saying? I know at some point I would have to get there. Now, I started out reviewing a video of Motivation and Boxtruck, and I'm gonna review a next video today. This is his wife. You get what I'm saying? But I want to show you the connivingness of how they move. Okay, I'm gonna just show you because One thing everybody will say about me, I don't beat around the bush. If I'm going to call you out, I'm going to call you out. I don't need to put syllables. I don't need to put it in Chinese language. I don't need to be talking in Jamaican when I'm doing it. I'm going to talk where everybody can understand, and it is what it is. But it seems to me like, you know, they cannot get enough of leaving the BS alone. So I'm going to be playing this video and I'm going to dissect it. I'm going to show you something. Now, I don't care what she thought she was doing, but I'm going to let you use her. We're going to use her words. Okay. And I'm going to show you the connivingness behind it. So let's go.
The past is your lesson. The present is your gift.
The past is your lesson. Let's start with the intro. We're going to use your words. The past is your lesson. That means that anything you do in the past, you should learn from. So you come on the platform and you antagonize everybody. Yet you have a guy that you have no reason to get in a conflict with. And when you came on the platform, I asked you, what was the issue? Why do you like my mentor? The answer. So you're saying in your entry of your video, your past is your lesson, yet you are not taking the same thing that you're trying to tell someone to learn from. So the past is a lesson. The present is your gift. That means that if I learn from my past, then I should be obtaining the wisdom and the knowledge and benefit from the past error that I make, which would be making me very fruitful, which in your words would consider a gift. You get what I'm saying? So we're going somewhere.
Is your motivation.
The future is your motivation. So if I learn from my past and I get my gift, then the future should be a better version of myself, not me constantly doing a bunch of BS. So your entry of all your videos, you're saying one thing, but you're not even walking in the things you're saying. I'm a dissect it. Let's go.
Stay motivated and keep trucking, y'all.
Oh, we gonna stay motivated and keep trucking. So guys, okay, I want you guys to look at the title. Let's look at the title right here. No more partial carriers, beware of brokers slash shippers, rate confirmation change. Now listen to the first BS that comes out of this video, because every BS that come out of this video, I'm gonna show you guys. Listen, let's go.
Hey guys, welcome back to Motivation Trucking. Today, as you can see from the thumbnail, we're going to be talking about how some shippers and brokers are not allowing carriers to partial out loads anymore. Now, as a new
I want you to pay attention to that first sentence she says, because that's going to be key to where she's going with this conversation. Remember what she said. Brokers and shippers are not. That's a very important statement that she made. So let's go.
This is something that you want to take note of, because you are going to be watching YouTube and you're going to be on social
media. Okay, you're going to be watching YouTube and you're going to be on social media. Okay, so listen to this.
And you're going to hear people promote partial.
Okay. First BS that come out of this lady mouth is you're going to hear people promote partial. Okay, mom, the only person promote partial is me. The last time I checked on the internet, I was the only person that talks about partial. And the only platform that I used to do that. So when you try to say YouTube and social media, you're really just saying the same thing, because the truth of the matter is social media and YouTube is basically the same thing. You get what I'm saying? So when you said that you're You're going to hear people on YouTube and social media. You're just using the word social media to let it sound like you're not directly talking to a particular person. We're going to continue with the BS. Let's go.
Not to say that that is something that you cannot ever do.
Okay, so it's either you can do it or you cannot do it, because in the first statement you said that we cannot do it anymore. That's why I said, remember what she said. You just said that we cannot do it. But then you go back and said that not to say we can not ever do it. So which do it or can we not do it? But let's continue.
But just know that shippers and brokers are now cracking down on this. As you can imagine, there's an influx of new carriers coming out, and while they're trying to maximize on their truck and maximize on the capacity of their 26 feet, even if a load says LTL or a partial load, some brokers and shippers are not allowing you to show up if you already have freight on your truck. This is definitely going to hinder you from being able to maximize on your rate per mile. If you show up and you have something and you have not read your contract, or you just listen to someone tell you that ignore what is on the contract, and you get there and that shipper cancels your load and charges you a fine, you're going to be highly disappointed. And
Okay, first of all, if cancel your load, again, another sentence with a bunch of BS. If shippers load the load, I have never seen where you turn around and end up with a fine. You get what I'm saying? And if you notice the type of audience she's targeting, she's saying new carriers, but that's another cover she's using. What she's really trying to say is, y'all watch out. See, what she's doing is she's trying to talk to she's really talking to a type of person, but then she makes it look like she's not really talking to you directly. That's another BS. You get what I'm saying? So if brokers and shippers cancel, I have never hear that they cancel and then turn around, charge you a fee. You get what I'm saying? But let's go with the BS. We're going to hear it.
you're definitely going to be starting out on the
Hit them
wrong
like
foot.
button, guys.
So you want to make sure that you're familiarizing yourself with what is expected of you as the carrier. Everyone loves to talk about the rules and regulations that Amazon has in place and how unfair they are.
No, Mark, Kirk, and everybody else like to tell you Amazon is changing the game and y'all need your business and put yourself in position. See, what is that a side tracking? And when other guys come and said, guys, don't put your eggs in one basket. Don't do this. Don't do that. All this stuff that this lady's talking about is a bunch of sidestep. You're really being direct, but you're trying to make it sidestep. It's all you get. Let's go.
Are because they love to micromanage your business. Please understand, when you are a carrier, the only thing that you're saying that you are a
First of
professional.
all, first of all, listen, man. Listen. Let me say this. Micromanagement about micromanage business. You guys decide to do Amazon. Nobody hold your a gun to your head and say stay there and subject to the terms and condition of Amazon. Nobody does that. What we're trying to say is, why would I put my egg in one basket, and why would I subject myself to a bunch of loads that you can't negotiate the rate? If you shows up and they cancel it, you only get $175. All this other stuff. Nobody's not saying that y'all can't do that. I just choose not to do it. But listen to the next nonsense you're going to have coming out of her mouth. I'm telling this 9 minutes and 25-second video is nine. It's a bunch of nonsense. But we're going to go through it.
Is transporting those goods from point A to point B. Every other rule and regulation is up to the shipper and in this case, if you're
Listen to this.
transporting those goods from point A to
Listen to
point
this.
B. and how unfair they are because they love to micromanage your business. Please understand, when you are a carrier, the only thing that you're saying that you are a professional in is transporting those goods from point A to point B. Every other rule and regulation is up to the shipper and in this case, if you're working with a broker, whatever they put in place, you have to listen to
So
that.
basically, what she's saying is that I got to follow the rules and regulation of the shipper and the broker. The only thing I signed that contract and agreement and rate con is to say that I would transport that partial or full truckload in a good manner. Lady, I don't know where you're getting the information from, but you need to come out here and spend 6 months here, and then you come back and make a next video talking about what you're talking about. You have no idea what you're talking about. Not I don't no, I don't know if I don't know who set you up to do this nonsense. But I'm gonna dissect it because see, watch, look at your screen. I'm gonna
You have
read
to
what
follow
she's
those
putting up on the
rules.
screen.
Everyone has rules. Everyone has someone to answer to.
So basically, when I book a load, what she's saying is when I book a load, that broker become my boss. That shipper is my boss and the broker is my supervisor. That's what she's saying. Now, I'm going to read this rate confirmation that she's plastering and this nonsense that she's doing. Somebody put an inquiry and a load because this was a reply email. Memphis to Arizona. Pick up today by 4 p.m. Must be on delivery. This is a description of the load. Must be a truck only. So if the broker is saying to you that they need a dedicated truck, then if you show up with 5, 6 pallets on it, and then they're expecting you to be a empty truck because that's what the broker specifically tells you, of course you're gonna have a problem. You get what I'm saying? We're gonna have a problem. A matter of fact, I'm gonna give you a news flash. I have booked dedicated load before, and then after I book my dedicated load, whether it's 5 pallets, 6 pallets in my truck, I still go and pick up 2, 3 at a partial, deliver my 2, 3 partial, and still show up with the dedicated load as if it was my only load in the truck. So I don't know what the point you're trying to make. A matter of fact, you can pick up a dedicated load and still show up at the shipper with other loads on the truck and the receipt. I mean, not the shipper, the receiver, and they would even know the difference. They don't care. You're acting like I'm moving a pallet for Junior, and when I pick up in Pennsylvania from Junior and I go down to Dallas, Junior is gonna be the same guy down there waiting. The guy that's coming to Dallas, most of these, you're talking. See, you're trying to talk as if these guys get on the phone and say, "Hey, man, when the truck shows up, make sure that it only got our 4 pallets in there. If not, call us." That doesn't happen. That's what you're trying to insinuate. Anyway, you get what I'm saying? Now listen to what this rate is. There cannot be no other freight on the truck at all than what you're picking up from the shipper. Please advise ASP. The rate is $3,200. That means that even if they're picking up 4 or 5 pallets, they in this email they specifically tell you this has nothing to do with partial. She said that no more partial. Yet the first thing she put on the screen was a dedicated email of someone discussing a dedicated. You know what this should have says? Dedicated partial. No more partial can be on the truck. That conversation. But I never seen a broker tell anyone that you need to pick a pallet to be that particular 2 pallet, and you have to run a partial. It can't pay dedicated. I've never seen that. But let's listen to the nonsense because it's gonna get worse.
Not just the Amazon, also when you do OTR. So keep in mind that you have to make sure that you're reading your rate contracts and that you are not violating any of those so that you do not lose any money. Keep in mind, we do just run Amazon primarily, but we also do not.
You do run Amazon primarily, you need to stay there. You need to don't talk about partial. Don't come over and talk about OTR. Don't talk about anything whatsoever that have over 600-mile radius or more. Because you and your husband come in alive and said that, oh, we go to Colorado one time and there was a storm and oh my God, we almost died and we got 3 billion babies and we were going to slid off the road and our guy came and almost crashed into us. And I told my husband, no more OTR. So if you're not running OTR, why are you talking about OTR and partial? You get what I'm saying? You see why I tell you they attack, but they do it very conniving. And it all makes sense because people who are suffering from low self-esteem and a lack of recognition and all these other nonsense that goes on in the world, you will find them do stuff like this. You get what I'm saying? Jealousy, rage, anger. You get what I'm saying? Your husband always angry about something. But we're going to get into that later. So let's listen to what she's has to say.
Not just shut out all other opportunities. And when we use other load boards and when we run other products, just understand that we also have to stay in the loop. So I speak with dispatchers. I speak with other carriers who do run loads like that.
Hear what she said? She speak to dispatchers and carriers who run loads like that. No, ma'am. It should have been you. I don't want to hear what Junior told you. I don't want to hear what some dispatcher lady in Kansas City that talk like she got a ball of cocaine in her nose told you. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to hear what some incompetent driver told you about some load because that's just their conversation with you. I want to hear what you have to say because you're the one who's making the video and making it sound as if you know what you're talking about. You get what I'm saying? That's where the problem comes in.
This. And they are letting me know that this is the real situation.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. They're not letting you know anything. You just decide that this Jamaican guy over here talking a lot of stuff, and for whatever reason, I got to do an attack. I attack. Everybody else, he's the last guy we're going to attack. We're going to put an assault on him. Let me ask you this question and be reasonable and be very honest and don't tell any lie. Your husband was here in a live. If you were so concerned about partials and brokers and shippers and what you've been hearing in the street, you could have reached out to me and say, you know what? Hear this, but I know a guy that have a YouTube channel and trucking. He talks about partial all the time. Let me reach out to him and see if we can do a collaboration and I can share my with him. We can see what his viewpoint on it. But see, you didn't do that, right? You see me in the live. The same video that you're making right here, if you were so concerned and you wasn't doing an attack on anyone, you could have said, you know what, let me reach out, man. Because, you know, Jamaica talk about this almost every Sunday. So let me hear his viewpoint. Let me hear his thoughts on this. Do. You went and make a specific video and then put a bunch of incompetent information in it and talk a bunch of BS. Hey, issues best qualify when it's not documented, when it's documented. So we're going to document what you're saying today.
And that is kind of putting them in a bind, want to try to maximize on their full truck. I'm going to pull up a rate con from TQL. And I'm starting with TQL because TQL is one of the fewer brokers and shippers who allow you as a new carrier to actually be able to run loads for them.
Okay. Here the crazy part about what she's about to say. She's going to tell you a generalized requirement. And every line that she's gonna touch on. I'm gonna dissect it for you. So let's listen to the first line that she's gonna talk about.
In their rate contract, in the notes to the carrier, it actually says that exclusive use of this trailer is required and the load cannot be run as a partial. Also, the load cannot be
Exclusive use of this trailer is required and cannot be run as a partial. That means that it is a dedicated load that someone informed that driver that we cannot put any other product with this merchandise. Some of these stuff that goes on these box truck are very, very delicate. Sometimes they're putting in machinery. Sometimes they're putting in glass. Sometimes they're shipping chandelier. I've shipped chandelier before that worth over $400,000. And they don't want anyone to drive a forklift in and off the truck to take it off. That's have nothing to do with partial. I was fully aware of what I'm taking, and my paycheck matched the description of the load that I was carrying. But we're still trying to find a rate con where it's going to indicate that no partial need to be put together. You keep bringing up these rate con of these dedicated load. I want to see the rate confirmation of a partial where a broker tell a driver, do not put any other partial with my partial. That's what I'm waiting on, ma'am. That's what I'm waiting on. Not some dedicated rate con. See why I tell you this video is a bunch of BS? But let's go.
go to the driver's home or be left unattended. And you also have to make sure that you download their GPS tracking. All of these shippers and carriers
Downloading their GPS tracking is a requirement. It is a requirement because the customer pays for tracking. They pay TQL. Listen, ma'am, I got TQL. A matter of fact, every single rate con you're gonna pull up, I have an account with those people. That's a requirement they're telling you because they're paying for all of that service. Let's go.
to ensure that their customer receive a product that's in good condition. When you're trying to parcel out something, you may run the risk of damaging someone's product. You also run the risk of being late because you're trying to rewrite.
Ma'am, when you're running partial, first of all, for the risk being late is a very, that doesn't make any sense because like I told the guys all the time, even if I go to Dallas, I'm telling you, ma'am, what you're saying doesn't make any sense, but I'm gonna make it make sense to you. Even if I book 3 load going to Texas, if my 7 o'clock appointment, if one of my load is 7 o'clock and the other 3 load or 2 load is first come first serve, and I can deliver by 4 and I start at 7, even if my time are going to be spaced out where I can deliver all my load together. You get what I'm saying? Why would I worry about being late? You get what I'm saying? So if I have a 9 o'clock appointment and I have 2 stop in Dallas and one of them is 9 o'clock, let's say one of them is 10 o'clock, and the first one is first come first serve, and I'm going to be there at 8 o'clock, how am I going to be late for my next load at 10? And even if I'm there from 10 to 12, even if I'm there from 10 to 1 o'clock, I still can shoot to Houston 3.5 hours and still make my delivery before the day done. I don't know what you're talking about. But hey, man, see why you need to come and run a truck before you talk this whole entire nonsense? But let's go.
Route something that they may have already planned a time frame for. Essentially, these shippers and brokers are trying to protect themselves. You, as the carrier, are going to be charged, of course, if anything happens to the product. So to try to limit all of that, there's just I'm telling you, you cannot parcel out. Also, as a side note,
you see, she couldn't even talk. She was stumbling over this last part already, man. Because you're talking about stuff you don't know what you're talking about. You see what happened when you talk? See what happened when you come up against people that are very experienced and know what the nonsense that you're talking about? What you're saying, mom, stay on Amazon. Stay over there. pack them boxes up on them pallets, wrap the pallets, take it from one DPS or whatever y'all do over there, and stay over there. Leave the big boy stuff alone, okay? This is some big dog stuff. Leave that alone, okay? I hate when people don't do a particular lane, but then would come and make videos as if they're expert in a lane that they don't even do. I don't talk about Amazon because I don't do it. The only time I go to Amazon is when my broker send me there. I never talk about Amazon. Never. I never try to. I don't know anything about Amazon. I don't understand it. I don't want to know it. It's not my thing. It's that simple. But see what happened when you come into lanes that you don't even know how to break down? But let's go.
I find it interesting to see that, people really complain about how strict Amazon is and what they expect.
No, ma'am. You find it very interested that the Jamaican and other guys talk about Amazon that you don't like. When you say people, it's not a bunch of people out here bashing Amazon. It's not a bunch of people out here sharing their views on Amazon. You get what I'm saying? It's just a small percentage of people. Matter of fact, if you go type in Amazon, you will find a bunch of people bashing Amazon. But you're not talking about those people. You're talking about a particular person. And one of them is me. So let's not play games. See, you can do that stuff down in Baltimore. You can play games with them Pookie and Ray Ray guys over there and Homeboy and down in Virginia, Richmond. You can do that stuff down there. Over here, don't do that. See, that's why I'm at the top and y'all at the bottom. See, I'm north. I'm closer to the top of the world. Y'all south. You need to come closer. I get the sunshine first before you get it. Okay? Anyway, let's go, man.
But these brokers are actually telling you in the notes that you must arrive at the shipper with a full tank of gas. You must be well rested and on fresh out for service.
Okay, let me explain what she's talking about. Okay? Let me explain what she's talking about. There is a certain type of load that a broker will want you to be there in a particular time. I've done those type of load before. You have to pick it up, and let's say it's a manufacturing company, and are you delivering to a plant, and the product that you're delivering, they're waiting on it. The assembly line is being stopped. A broker rather get a truck that has fresh hours, not 10 minutes left to drive, not 4 minutes left to drive. They want a guy with a fresh hours. So when he picks it up, he can at least run that truck at least 250 miles or at least run his first 11 hours. That's a requirement. That's not mandatory. See, what you're trying to do is you're trying to take a small and try to generalize it as if it's what is required. But let's continue.
In addition to that, well, I kind of get the hours of service thing, but in addition to that, immediately after picking up. So they're telling you have to start driving at least.
No, ma'am. They're telling you have to. Nobody tell you have to, ma'am. Ma'am, nobody tell you have to. They are asking truck that are going to be pulling this freight for them that they are looking for a driver that fit that time and mileage description. That's a total different scenario than you get a load and the broker say you have to drive 250 miles. You see the BS? It's just continue. This video is a mess. I'm telling you, you need to take this down off of YouTube and clean it up and go do some OTR and do a refresher in 2023 in December at December the 29th. You get what I'm saying? It's too early. You need to wait till the end of the year. Cause you talking a bunch of stuff that don't make no sense. But let's go. We're gonna dissect.
4.5, 5 than that. But
you notice every time she say, she always try to slip Amazon in it and try to say brokers and shippers are OTR drivers equal Amazon. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's far from the truth. What you're saying is a bunch of nonsense, a bunch of BS. It doesn't make any sense. But hey, but it makes sense to you. But let's go.
Hey, to each his own. I understand everyone likes to feel like they're a boss, that they are running this, that they're running
No, man. Nobody
the
likes to
show.
feel like they're a boss. The last time I checked, your husband was the one that called himself the king of Amazon. Greatness in this world than anybody else on YouTube, you need to start at your house. And that's your husband. I asked him who called him. He said nobody did. So feeling like a boss and getting it, I see the ego behind those two different. I want to feel like at least he's not saying he's the best. He's the boss. He's the boss. You see what I'm trying to say? Like I don't even know why video even make.
But just know that these brokers and shippers rules and requirements in place to limit their liability. Okay. Now the previous one was TQL. I also have freight logistics,
I
which
love
once
this.
again I'm going with
What happened? Lectures. Let me explain what they do. They have a contract with a furniture company. And the furniture company, let me explain this. And if she was smart, she would probably tell it, but forget the smarts behind this whole entire video. Because you won't know the stuff I'm telling you right now. Furnitures, they have contract with the hotel. Anytime you see a new hotel building up, that's one of the company. Freight One. I deliver a lot of their stuff. And most of the time they are either they're getting refurbished or they're getting brand new. You get what I'm? So listen, we're gonna read again. The next nonsense. Truck must be completely empty and dedicated. Truck must be completely empty and dedicated. 20-foot dock height and 92-inch door clearance. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know. let me check my like button, man. Let me check my like button. Let me check my like, cause are you guys following me? Let me check my like button. Let me check my like button, cause let me check my like button. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. You guys come in here, hit the like button. All right. Hit the like button. We got some play here, man. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, guys. So this company right here is I've worked with these guys before. I know these guys. Right? And these guys are you know, you guys hit the like button when you come in the live. Hit the like button, guys. Let's continue, cuz this let's continue. And don't forget to like and subscribe, man, and hit that notification bell, all right? So hit the like button. Anyway, let's go.
companies that allow newer authorities to run loads for them. This, once again, in the note says truck must be completely empty and dedicated to.
Again, you see the conversation? I'm waiting for the partial dedicated. Because that's what the video says. The video says that no more partial. That's what it says. I'm still waiting for the rate confirmation to describe a partial load. I can't, man. I can't. Are you guys seeing me? Are you guys? Let me. Are you guys seeing me? Are you guys seeing me good? Are you guys seeing me good? Are you guys because I'm getting someone saying the I'm breaking up. Are you guys I'm on my Wi-Fi. Are you guys seeing me good? Okay, Dean says seeing me good. Um yeah, I'm okay. Everybody said that they seen me good. Okay. Um yeah, so my internet I have a strong signal here. But you know, this what happened when you But let me continue. I'm gonna try my best to go through this. But yeah, just bear with me, guys. Just bear with me. Bear with me. Okay, bear with me. Bear with me. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try and go through this. All right. My internet. I got my internet right here connected, but as you guys know, sometime when we bring the truth, man, it get a lot of stop in, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, but you guys just let me know in the comment section if it's keep going in and out. You know what I mean? But yeah, okay. So we're talking about this whole entire rate confirmation being a dedicated. This is second rate confirmation. A matter of fact, this is the third rate confirmation. No, this is the third rate confirmation that is specifically telling a carrier that their dedicated load, the load you're gonna pick up is dedicated. It has nothing to do with partial. Has nothing to do with partial. Nothing to do with partial. You get what I'm saying? Nothing to do with partial. So let's continue because I'm gonna when I'm done with this live today, when I'm done with this live today, you guys is gonna have a better understanding of these couple right here.
This load. You cannot just show up and already have something on there. You have to upload pictures for a lot of these loads. Ensure that it was an empty trailer that you showed up with. So another part of freight's contract actually does state that unauthorized or late deliveries will result in a fine. Plus, the driver must not touch the cargo unless authorized by Freight One.
Okay, ma'am. Unauthorized um um showing up late with a load, that's understandable. Matter of fact, most of the time we show up late and we still don't get fined. So I don't know what this whole entire conversation you're trying to have with this whole entire dedicated load. You get what I'm saying? And for $1,050, for $1,050, look what the load is going. Because whosoever do this little scribble, they never scribble. So the load is picking up out of Greensboro. If you look right here, you'll see where it says North Carolina, and it's going to Indiana. So you have a load picking up in Greensboro, going over to Indiana, and it's paying $1,000. You get what I'm saying? Now, well, let me explain where she says driver must not touch cargo unless authorized by Freight One. Freight want offload the truck and then turn around and charge them for driver assist. That's what that means, ma'am. That doesn't mean to go. That they're not talking about you picking up the load and then moving it around. That's not what they're talking about. I've done load with Freight One. You see why you need to come out here? You need to stop make these videos and come out here because you don't know anything that you're talking about. But let's continue because it gets worse.
Or then you could potentially be fined.
Okay, so you're saying with my truck and one of my truck, and let's say the truck that I pick up with break down. gotta authorize them. Listen, ma'am, I keep telling you, you better stay at Amazon. You better stay at Amazon because I'm pretty sure if your truck break down with Amazon, you gotta get something fast. It's your score is gonna drop. I got buddies that do Amazon that their truck break down all the time. So I don't know what you're talking about. But I get what you're trying to insinuate. What you're trying to say in this little paragraph right here, you're trying to say that Freight One is now my boss. Just like how Amazon is your boss, Freight One is now my boss. And I can't do nothing unless they authorize it. That's what you're trying to insinuate right here. But that's not true, ma'am. That's a completely lie and a bunch of BS. Okay? I'm telling you that. I've never heard that before. So let's go.
Or the loan be canceled and you have to pay back whatever the the rate con payout was going to be. Why take that risk? Okay, just read the contract first and understand what you're getting yourself into before you decide to do other things.
This is why you and your husband is at Amazon. This is why you and your husband promote Amazon so much. This is why you and your husband will never leave Amazon. You know why? Because just said it. Why take that risk? Y'all are not risk takers. This is why y'all still where you at. See, big and better and a growing mindset and an open and a person that are capable of achieving whatever life throws at them, they don't talk like that. People with real business understand that if you're going to move to different level, there's risk involved. See, you're not ready for this yet. You get what I'm saying? So let me tell you what I would take a chance with this low $1,050 and throw something on it, but you won't. You get what I'm saying? So this is why I keep telling you, if you don't understand something that you're doing or saying, don't mention it. Any and business owner accomplish to tell you one of the things in life that will build you to be better is taking risks. And if you have a business, that's going to be included too. But let's go.
Other things in order to try to make more money because you will lose more money in the end by trying to get around things like this and they find out and then what? All the hard work and all the amount that you traveled, you would just have to pay back. The last Raycon that I'm going to take a look at is actually from Star. Once again, they have
All
additional
right, I'm
instructions.
gonna wrap it up with this last rate con, okay? Because this lady I have no idea. But let's take a look at this rate con. I'm gonna read what she said, but listen to in the direction specific instruction. It says right here, delivery appointment 12:12 at 7 o'clock. So if I am going to be taking two partial with this 7 o'clock load, okay? Let's say I'm going to be taking two partial, right? Why would I be late for the 7 o'clock appointment? Why would I be running late? Why would I book a load that's going to jeopardize my 7 o'clock appointment? Or why would I book a load that's going to throw me off on my 7 o'clock appointment? You see what I'm trying to explain to you? This is why I tell you, leave this whole entire OTR thing alone. Why would I take a load that I know has to be delivered at 7, pick up two other load, and then jeopardize my 7 o'clock appointment? I'm going to in for two other load that is going to be spreading out that it doesn't affect my 7 o'clock appointment. But let's listen to what she got to say.
And notes that you should be reading before you sign these contracts. And if there's changes that you want to make to something, then you should submit those changes before you actually sign the rate con. Otherwise, you are locked in to whatever you agreed to on this contract.
A matter of fact, ma'am, ma'am, let me say this to you, ma'am. 90% of this stuff that you're reading out to the internet, 90% of this is not enforced. 90% of this is not enforced. Doing the stuff you're saying. Shippers and brokers and carriers are not doing the stuff you're saying. The appointment, yeah, they want to make sure the stuff get in there. But as far as all entire, you got to do this and you got to be fine and you got to be fired and you're gonna be right up and they're gonna throw your truck in a garbage bin. All of that is a bunch of BS, man. All of that is a bunch of BS. Because at the end of the day, brokers understand that truckers gotta do what they gotta do. And there's a lot of this business. So a lot of these enforcement that you're talking about in these details, rate confirmation, brokers are not telling me that listen, man, I show up all the time early and don't get fined. I show up on time. Listen, I even show up a day before pickup and nobody find me. I show up 2 hours early and check in and sitting at the loading dock getting up. The appointment is 7 o'clock. I get off load by 4:30. Because I already do my homework and I know I can show up there early. By 5:30, I'm driving out. By 6 o'clock, I'm driving out. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. And nobody on the internet knows what you're talking about. That's why you need to leave it alone. So let's go.
For late deliveries, which once again, if you're trying to parcel out a load and it requires you to make an additional stop, which then
You see what she's saying? If you're trying to parcel out a load, nowhere in none of these rate cons says partial. Still waiting. Says partial. None of these confirmation that you pull up have indicated that there are partial, and brokers are strictly telling carriers cannot put a next partial with my partial. What you do is you pick up a bunch of, you have your girl over there. Do you know the one that sounds like she have a ball of coke in her nose that live in Kansas City? The one that I had to put in a Pandora box that jumped from YouTubers to YouTubers trying to get everybody to promote her dying business. I don't know. I don't know. You better not be taking information from her because I don't know who worse, you or her, or a collaboration of both of y'all, because none of y'all know what y'all talking about. We're still rating on this whole entire partial. You get what I'm saying? We're still waiting.
makes you run late in time for your original drop off for your load with Landstar. Another note that Landstar does put in their additional instructions says that you have to communicate and update with them. If you do not do so, this will result in a $250 fine and up to 50% of.
Mom, brokers have multiple trucks moving across America. Brokers have millions and thousands. Landstar is one of the biggest trucking company, the biggest brokers out here. Matter of fact, they collaborate with Eco Logistic. These brokers are on the phone 24 hours. 24 hours, moving from California back to New Jersey, all over the place. You think a broker is sitting down and having their phone in their desk and say, hey, man, old Jamaica don't call me as yet. Hey, man, I'm going to violate you because you should have called me 2 hours ago. You are talking as if these people have nothing else to do but to track that one individual truck with that one particular dedicated truck. And if they don't get an update, you're going to be in some type of violation. Mom, you have no idea what you're talking about. Have you ever walked into a busy dispatching office? Have you ever talked to, I'm not talking about some little one mama and papa dispatching. I'm talking about a CH Robinson type. You ever go to Echo Logistic at one of their office? You ever go to TQL? Google and type in TQL office and see in their dispatching office and see what it looks like. You are talking as if these people are sitting down with their phone waiting on me to call them. Ma'am, you have no idea what you're talking about. And this video prove it. But again, hey, man, hey, I'm just saying.
Your agreed rate. That particular load with Landstar was $2,300. If they find out that you have partial something and then turn have run late and you have not communicated with them, then you potentially will be out of it upwards of $1,000.
You see what I'm saying? She's talking, she's stumbling, she don't know what she's saying. She's trying to find words. And mom, leave this whole entire OTR thing alone. Okay? This is why when your husband was here, and I'm gonna prove what I'm saying to you guys. This old jealousy thing, right? Because and I'm gonna prove. I did a live last year and I said, you know what, man, let we cut the BS. No more disrespecting of YouTubers, blah, blah, blah. And here we are in 2022. You guys are the only people that kept going back and forth, arguing with people. You're jumping out of people live and videos and going off. You are phoning names that y'all be trolling people and just acting a fool. You get what I'm saying? Let me show you how fool y'all act. Let me show you how fool y'all act and the effect of y'all foolishness that y'all doing. Cause somebody gotta let y'all know. You get what I'm
Always.
saying? I'm done with that video, man. There's more to it, but I'm done with that. I want to show you guys something because this BS, I'm not gonna continue to listen to that garbage. Okay? Let me show you something. I want you guys to pay attention to this, right? You know my style. Pay attention. History is best qualified when it's documented. You hear what I'm saying? It's right here. I'm gonna show you something. Me and Mark, the mentor, did a live. We were talking about Amazon. Cool. No problem. Okay. We were going to share views and opinion and all that stuff. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. But here comes the king of Amazon. You get what I'm saying? And I specifically asked motivation at the live. I said, motivation. You started a live at the time when I was talking to motivation. He had done 3 live. At the time, I said, why do you feel the need to call out Big Vic, the backstruck couple? Why you call out Mark the mentor? And why you keep why do you feel the need to be doing that? Why not introducing the people to your family, your wife, and let the people know you? Remember what he said? I don't give a shit. You do the same thing, man. I'm gonna do that right now. I don't care. I'm gonna call them out right now. I'm gonna keep calling them out. And he went off. Remember, guys? Listen, man. Listen. I was gonna pull it up, but listen. I didn't want to stir up anything. And Mark was looking at his. And Mark was looking. Man, listen. You should see Mark's face. Yeah, man. I was gonna pull it up, but I said, I'm not gonna do that to my viewers. Because a lot of my viewers, they were like, man, listen, man, we got email. People was like, man, don't bring this nonsense back, bro. Don't bring this guy back. Don't bring this. This guy is just, don't do this, man. People were in the comment section telling Mark, man, listen, man, if you're going to hang out with Jamaica, make sure that it makes sense, man. You get what I'm saying? So I said to him, why do you feel the need to call people out? Why not focus on your life? This is the first live. The people gonna see you. You guys remember that? And he went off and said, you do the same thing, man. I said, motivation. Even if I do the same thing, I never did it on my first or third or fourth live. No, I don't care. And his wife was in the live in the comment section with her little E84, whatever description name she got. And she was on other subscribers that come from his channel was over here. Yeah, why the F he should wait now? Why not do it now? Why wait later? Well, I'm gonna show you what I was talking about. So take a look at this, right? He started his live a month. This one said that it was a month ago. But this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So he started his live, right? Now watch this. His first live get over 1,000 views. You get what I'm saying? November the 20th get 1,000 views. Then you move to a second live. That live get 1,100, 1,200 views. A little over 1,200. His third live, when he cursed people out and tell them that, hey man, you need to subscribe to my channel. I ain't doing this no more. Yada, yada, yada. Remember when he went on a tyrant? But hear what the contradiction of what he did in that live. Remember when he was over with Mark the Mentor and Big Vic was there? And he specifically tell Mark the Mentor and Big Vic, oh, I do this for fun. I don't care. I do this for fun. And he came into my live and said the same thing. I don't care. This is fun to me. So if it's fun to you, then why if someone doesn't subscribe, it bothers you? Because in that tyrant, you said that I ain't gonna drive my truck back because I ain't making no money. So it's not fun to you. It's a financial game. It's a financial gain to you. But because you're not getting the money that you think that you should be making off of YouTube based on the subscribers views, you're mad. So you're saying one thing, but then your action are saying something else. Because that's what you said. Oh, I'm gonna stop making these videos. Y'all ain't liking, subscribing, and commenting. And everybody know if you like, subscribe, and comment, more views, more likes, more this, more that, more money. That's your turn live. It get 860 views. Live no live Fort Live. Fort Live. I don't know whether it's a third or the fourth live. I don't remember which one of them. One of them he called and cursed people out. Fort Live, 449 views. You see how it's dropping? Watch this. The Fort Live, he had off the subscribers. By number 4 live, you have off the views on a Sunday. Remember? It's right here. History's best qualified when it's documented. Y'all go look and see what I'm talking about. Live number 5, 229 views. It was even worse than the 4 live before. December the 18th was one of the lowest live that you ever kept. When I ask you, why do you feel the need to call other YouTubers out and disrespect other YouTubers? What I was trying to explain to you was that by doing that, you're damaging yourself and you're making a mess when it comes on to your life. You jump on me. So now we see an effect of it. Live number 6, 437. Live number 7, 614. Live number 8, 463. So let's do a calculation. Within your last 4 live, if you put the combination of your last 3 live, your last 3 live is the same equal view count as your second live, meaning that 604, you got 614 and 437. That's 1,000 and change. And then you have 229. So run it off to about 1,300 views. So in your last 3 live, you get 1,300 views. That's the same amount as your second live. When I was trying to tell you not to act a fool, this is the effect of, this is what I was trying to explain to you. This is the purpose why I was trying to tell you, leave other YouTubers alone. Focus on your business. Focus on your life. Focus on, let the people get to know you. See, your lowest one was in December 18, you got 229. Can somebody go watch it now so you can get 230? So it can be an even number. Can somebody just click on the live and just watch it real quick? Oh, but it probably going to refresh by tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? This is what I was trying to explain to you. But because you're such a person that nobody can talk to you, and it seems to me like you're weak, because you look like you can't even control your house. Because you need to, boss lady over here, I don't know who's the boss of that house. I don't know who runs that house. Get what I'm saying? Jealousy. Rage. You mad with every YouTuber. Why? Listen, I was gonna, guys, I swear to God, I was gonna pull it up. But I say, you know what? I'm not even gonna spend that much time on it. Because guess what? Yeah. When I ask motivation, why, what's the problem with you? Why you can't get along with Martin the Mentor? You see the look in his face in the chair? He sit down in the chair and put this laugh in here. I don't know. He sound like the music that I play sometimes. You know, the little ticklish music. You sound like the little baby in the. Why do you don't? Can't answer. You give this little laugh like a little baby. And then I asked him, "Are you gonna take the videos down?" Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll take it down. Yeah, I'll take it down. I guarantee if you ask him, why don't like the boxer couple? Why don't like Big Vic? Can't give an violent. I do. Let me tell you something. You know what's the worst thing about people like Motivation and his wife? They can't stand people like other people that is above them. Because if you crown yourself as the king, that alone is enough to tell a person how narcissistic you are. That's a narcissistic person. You start this business in 2019. You're not even running the truck. You're not even running a business 5 years. You sit down in a life, say you want a Hellcat. You bought a house for $500,000. You have one box truck, a 2005, yet you want to drive a truck that is almost 100,000. You know why? Because he watch other YouTubers and see they're driving Mercedes, they're driving BMW, they're doing this, they're doing that, and he's jealous, mad. Why you can't buy a Toyota Highlander? What happened to a Sienna? You say you got 3 kids. You need a family truck, man. Why it gotta be a Hellcat? You're not ready for an Hellcat, man. You're not ready for an Hellcat. You need to get a truck for your house payment, and you need to get a truck for your Hellcat payment. You make $256,000 a year gross. 90,000 out of that is gas and toll or whatever you pay, your expense. So that leaves you with 110. I mean 100 and whatever. Take away 90 for 260 or 250. And then out of that, you still got 3 kids you got to take care of. You got mortgage. Your mortgage is what, 30,000 a year, 35,000 a year, 40,000 a year. You don't have LCAT money, man. You have Toyota Highlander, Sienna, Nissan Quest. Don't let these other guys. You get what I'm saying? Don't let these other guys' expensive car get to you. You're not making semi money. Then you make these videos and you go crazy. Jealous. Why are you jealous of other YouTubers? Why are people like you and other people jealous of other YouTubers? You can jealous of me. I'm fine with that. I'm already where I'm supposed to be. I've earned where I'm at. Hit the like button, guys. When you guys come in the live, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Mad. See, you see people taking vacation. Get what I'm saying? People taking vacation. You got you and a couple other YouTubers sitting down on the internet and just being envy, mad, upset. For what? And the crazy part is it don't make a life today. So one or two things happen. Number one, you probably start, you know what, man? I really got to focus on my trucking business. Or two, you just probably throw in the towel and say, forget about it. See, that's what happens when you burn yourself out and trying to keep up with other people. The more you focus the life around you and your family and yourself and your business, is the more you love the life. See, you didn't get that message because you were busy trying to catch and outdo everybody else. Y'all was in the comment section of my live talking a lot of trash. And this is why when I do the live sometime I don't be looking in the comment section, because your wife was there and I didn't want to address it at that time. That's why I'm addressing it now when she put this partial video. But I meant to address it from them long times with me doing that Amazon and your wife coming to live and just talking a lot of trash. A lot of trash. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Why you should do it now? Yeah, why not do it now? See what happened when you do it now? Your credibility is lost. You get what I'm saying? Get mad. I'm mad. For what? You see what I'm saying? What I'm saying, guys? Upset. Why are you upset, man? Why are you mad? Mad at people for no reason. No reason at all. Get what I'm saying? We have people trying to talk and have a conversation. And of course, we know you guys can't have a conversation. Your wife never make a video trying to explain to people about partial because she was concerned about partial. People wasn't doing that. You know what I'm saying? I have the live where I was looking at when I asked why you don't like Mark the man. What's the problem with you and Mark? And the look on his face, and I swear to God, Mark the mentor has this look. As Mark said, so what's the problem with me? What is your issue? I don't got an issue, but I gotta call y'all out. Then he went off and talked about other YouTubers. Okay, what's the issue with those people too? Oh, I'm the wrong guy to take shots at, because here what the thing with me. I'm not gonna get into this whole entire back and forth with you guys because I know you guys are like kids. Put in diesel. You made a video say you put diesel in the def tank. You run out of diesel. I have never run out of diesel. If you have a gas gauge issue, you need to fix it. If your needle for your gas is not working, you need to buy a new pump. They're like $600 from the Eno dealership. See why I need to focus on your business? You rent a truck and put def fuel. You put diesel in the def tank. How could you make that mistake? It's two different pump, two different color, two different size. They got two different smell. Enterprise charge you $1,500 and then $2,500. You rent a truck and you say they want to keep your deposit because they claim that the truck was damaged. Well, if you were a smart businessman, you would know that you make a video before you pick the truck up and you take pictures. So when you return the truck and you take it on their property with their logo on their cars in their parking lot and their other trucks around, so you can discredit that. But you're not that smart. You're busy worrying about other YouTubers. Got a next little guy on the internet. Got an old truck. Talks about other YouTubers. Just walking around. Shout out to my girl, T, man. Miami. I got T from Florida. Shout out to T from Florida. Shout out to Hector. Shout out to Grace Logistic. Guys gotta stop that, man. We did a live. I said no more BS. Cut it out. But I gotta address you guys because I think you guys, you know, because here the thing with other YouTubers, they will talk about you, but they're gonna do it very discreet, or they're not gonna do it at all. They're gonna be like, you know what? Some people see y'all as crazy. Word in the street that y'all are crazy. That's bad when people see you on the internet and say you're crazy. People say y'all immature. They don't even know who run your house. You or your wife, or both of y'all. Me and my wife can't run my house. And my wife can't run my house. And my wife would not try to run my house. And I don't have to say these things because my wife, it's not in her to even attempt to run my house or even try to do some of the nonsense that some of y'all display on the internet. We have to tell you to take a video down. You make amends with somebody, but we still have to turn around and tell you to take. We have to ask you. Your wife make a video and put it on the internet, and you know that if that was me, let's say I do something and my wife go behind my back or even put it up, and I'm cool with the person. First of all, how would he even, that wouldn't even be on the internet? Because that would have to get approved by me. So either you do what you want to do and your wife do what you want to do. Look, man, do what y'all want to do. But I'm just telling you, it makes y'all look like a bunch of idiots. Then y'all attacking grown people. You're attacking people that got more money than you, way better position than you. People that are doing things that you can't afford to do. They're driving Mercedes and driving around. You're yawning for a Hellcat. No, you need to buy a 2022 truck before you get a Hellcat. You need to get 2 more trucks. Your first should be running around and driving a 2022 truck. That's what you need to focus on, not a Hellcat. Get what I'm saying? Getting a Hellcat should be 5 trucks later. Don't get a Hellcat now because all it's going to do is boost your ego to come on the internet and look like a bigger fool. That's all it's going to do. So you need to get a Hellcat 2025. Your next order of business is to walk into a dealership and buy you a newer truck. And stop focusing on other people. Stop worrying about other people. See, I come on the internet and I'm not good at this whole entire internet thing. I told you guys that before. But you know what I'm good at? My business. I'm good at that part. And everybody that watch me and listen to me talk, they'll tell you, man, you know, this dude, man, he's good at what he does. You notice everybody takes their wife and girlfriend out for Christmas, but you were home angry, mad. And December 18, you were making live at your house. The following Sunday, you were still home. Because you spend your time and energy. You start 3 live in a row where you have technical issues. Your first live, you look like you were in a boogeyman room. Dark. Nobody can see you. You have bad sound system. That's what you need to focus on. Stop focusing on trashing other people. and making a mess when you come on the internet. And now you're coming over here and crossing over here talking about, oh, partial this and partial that, and your wife make a video that don't make no sense. So let me give you a piece of advice. And I know, listen, guys, let me tell you, I'm not gonna say anything else. But I can tell you for if I'm not, listen, man, I'm number 100% sure that if nobody is jealous of other YouTubers and content creator, Motivation and Boxer and his wife is on the top of the list. The top. So you need to settle down. And I know you're watching. I know you and your wife watching. Y'all must be in the room trying to contain yourself. Because you know what I'm saying is true. You get what I'm saying? Focus on your business. Focus on growing your business. Focus on growing your fleet. Build up your credit. Build up your business, and have what you need to do is you need to start have different stream of income and different revenues and different ways of making money. Not just Amazon. Listen, if Amazon's your footstool, cool. But you need to drive around and get some logistic company and slap two guys in a truck and run around and make some money and put it in your pocket. But you get what I'm saying? You need to be on Facebook looking for some trucks that are on sale for some guys, some of these guys who are trying to get back out the trucking business and they just want to get their 35 and 40 or $50,000 back. That's what you need to focus on. You don't need to be coming out here talking about you want to get a Hellcat. You're ready for a Hellcat, man. Stop watch other people vehicle and other stuff that they're doing. Because all that does is bring out your rage, your anger, and you're mad. You should be a damn shame you start your YouTube channel before, but you so busy calling out other YouTubers and so busy running around acting a fool. You make a guy who has nothing to do with what you are doing way more effective. Way more effective. Give way more information. I mean, we got Mark coming out with information after information after information. Mark never set foot into Amazon and pull up one of those pallets, but yet he's coming out with information. You're the king. You're the king. The king. We have the king and guys, we have the king and the queen. And they're not giving us the information that a guy that don't even class himself anything. The guy just come and say, hey, man, I'm going to tell you what's going on over Amazon. Ain't no peak season. Hey, man, Amazon coming out with their trucks, man. Get ready. Hey, man, the market says this, man. 2019 is a different beast than 2022, man. You're the king. Let me say this to you, right? In every kingdom, there's a throne that is passed on to the next person in line that throne need to be passed down to, right? Shout out to Mark the Mentor, man, for your super chat. And that throne has been passed down. And while it passed down, the title that associate with that throne is given unto that person. The question I have, everybody, I want somebody to answer tonight is, where in the history of Amazon where people come out on this internet and social media, wherever, listen, man, you see why I self-proclaim, you see why I said narcissistic? Because only a narcissistic person would self-proclaim and obtain a title. A matter of fact, If you even get a title, you obtain it illegally. Because nobody give it to you. You just take it. That's what happened when you're narcissistic, when you have an ego. That's what happened when you get what I'm saying? You have a jealous, you envy. You just, for what? If man, listen, man. Let me say this, man. Man, man, I don't want to story up nothing, but I just want to show you an image. I want to show you an image. This the image I want to show you. This the image. Let's just look at this image. This image. Just take a good look at this image. I'm gonna show you this image. Let's take a look. Take a look at this image. Let's take a look at this image. Take a look. Where is it? Where is it? Take a look at this image, guys. Y'all see this image? Take a look at that image. This is the moment when I ask, hey man, what's the issue with Mark? You see his look at his face. Look at the face. Look at Mark's reaction. Mark was like, Jesus, like Kirk. Look up, guys, take a good look at Mark's face. This is, you see, I'm talking to him. Take a look at it. You see, he's in the chair. You see, he's in the chair. He's in the chair. He's in the chair. He's clueless. Hey, man, this is a question I ask. Hey, man, what's the issue with Mark? Hey, what's the problem? Look at him. You see the look? And by the time he moved to the mic, and look at Mark's face. Look at Mark. Look at Mark. Mark is just waiting for the right answer. Mark is like, let me hear. Because Mark, hey, man, what's the issue? And I guarantee you, if you ask him about anybody else, he would have the same expression. I said I wasn't going to show the image. I wasn't going to play the video. I'm not going to play the video, but take a look. This was the scene. This was the scene right here. I never forget it. This is the scene right here I'm talking about. When asked, that means if I go around and ask him about other YouTubers, is the same expression. He goes into other people, his wife goes into other people live. She come into my live. She was in this particular live right here. This video, this image I'm showing you, and she was in there just talking a lot of trash, disrespecting me. She called me a woman. She said me and Mike are like female. Mark was like female. She was going off. Guys, listen, man. I didn't want to start anything. She was in there acting so immature. Mom, for a grown woman, you say you got 3 kids, you need to present and act way better. Listen, man, my wife, listen, you're out of control. You're out of control and you're out of order. You were in my life acting a fool. You were childish, immature. You were like, my daughter is 6 and she's way more mature than you. Way more. You were in my life, just the disrespect. Then you go on other people's video and get into a war with them. For what? You mad because you listen, man, if y'all strapped for cash, listen, man, if y'all strapped for cash, y'all need to get a next truck. If y'all low on cash and y'all angry and y'all need some money, y'all need to go get a next truck. Get a next truck. And you need to run those 2 trucks. Listen, you see this idea about buying fancy car? You need to leave. Listen, man, stop. Don't focus on that. You need to get a next truck. And if you need to go to work and your wife need to go to work and y'all need to get a 3rd truck and put somebody there, y'all need to utilize your time way better. Because y'all be coming out here and just making a fool of yourself constantly. This lady was in I never mentioned it. And guys, I swear to God, when the live was finished and I go back and I was reading through the comment, This lady have some of the nastiest things to say, and she think I don't know who she are. I'm gonna tell you her name. Let me look up her name because I take a screenshot of her name. Let me tell you what her name is. What name she what her name what discrete name she was using. I'm gonna tell you the name she was using. The name she was using ED 804. ED 804. ED 804 was in my live and was just being childish, immature. I don't know who more narcissistic, if it's you or your husband. In my life, disrespectful, disrespecting other people. You get what I'm saying? Disrespectful, just being very, very nasty. So I have an advice for Motivation and Box Truck and his wife. If you were so concerned about Partial, you would reach out to me and you say, "Hey man, I hear some stuff about Partial. You want to do a collab? Let's go talk and straighten it out." You see the conniving? See, let me show you the trait of the conniving. See, first you came in my live, which I can't expect better, because first you came in my live, you came in my live as ED804. So you see how conniving that is? Because you think us is a bunch of fool. And then you go into other people comment section and you talk the same trash. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, and I kept, guys, I swear to God, I kept my cool. I kept my cool because when I read through some of the comment this lady was making, I asked her husband, "Why do you need to call people out within your first world life?" She was in the comment section. "Why the F you should wait? Well, y'all this, y'all that, y'all this." And then she was in the live talking about me and Mark was like female and we get our feelings hurt and a whole bunch of nonsense. I just never addressed it. But I see where you're going with this partial thing, and I decide I'm gonna talk about jealousy. And it so happened that she dropped this partial nonsense video right at a time when I'm talking about jealousy. So let me say this again. The only person, if I'm wrong about anything, I'm gonna tell you, listen, listen, man, your husband say I call people out, I'm gonna call y'all out today. Today's y'all calling out day. Y'all need to stop and focus on your business. Stop focusing on your business. Focus on your business. Stop worrying about other people. Focus on your trucking business. Grow your business. You need to come off the internet and leave YouTube for a year and focus on your trucking business. Because I this. You say you have a truck for $500,000? One box truck ain't gonna sustain a $500,000 house and a Hellcat with 3 kids and a wife that is out of control. That's not gonna sustain it. You better pray to God that y'all stay together, because if she ever put you on child support, you're doomed. You be trading in that Hellcat so fast, boy. You be down to a Toyota. You be down to one of them little. You be down to one of them little Mr. Bean car. If she ever put you on child support with them 3 kids and take that $500,000 house, and you gotta pay for all the money. Shout out to Tony and Ray, man. You see the look on his face? Why you can't answer? Why can't answer? The hate. The hate. You got to get your mind right, motivation. You were one of my biggest guys. I like when I saw you the first time. I was like, yeah, man, this dude is real. But the more I watch you, I saw that you're narcissistic. You have an ego issue. Listen, man, you're never gonna be where Vic is at. Never. The boxer couple, that's gonna be a minute. You're never gonna be there. And you should be a damn shame that you start your channel before Mark the Mentor and he surpassed you by thousands, not by 100, by thousands. Don't worry about me. I'm a troublemaker. Everybody know I'm a troublemaker. You get what I'm saying? I give trouble on the internet. I'm a big troublemaker. But when it comes down to my business, anybody will tell I'm a serious guy. I might not be good on YouTube, but I'm good at my business. But you're not good at anything at all. And you can't say I'm lying because you complain. You curse the subscribers that subscribe to your channel out. You said, hey, I ain't making no more. You walk off on your life 2 times. You know what disrespectful that is? Because you were busy cussing out and cursing out and acting a fool. You were busy calling out other YouTubers. When I asked you, why you don't focus on you said, oh no, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna call them out. They're snake oil, man. They're this, man. Man, you gotta call them out. This is fun for me. So if it's fun for you, why do you get mad when somebody's not subscribing? Why you get mad when they're not leaving a comment? Why you get mad when they're not hitting the like button? Why? If it's fun for me, why are you getting mad? No. It's not fun for you. It's a financial gain for you. And you thought that you could have made the kind of money by having the attitude that you have. Doesn't work like that. And then you listen, one of the most stupidest thing that you do, that I can say that you do, you have an opportunity. When Big Vic was doing the collaboration with Mark the Mentor, it despise whatever you talk about Vic. You should have used that opportunity to say, know what, man, this guy, this is the first time you talk to Vic. And at the end, I remember, I was like this. I couldn't believe what this guy, I was like, oh my God, this guy is stupid. At the end of the live, when you were leaving, you know what this guy said to Vic? Hey man, I like you, man, but I'm gonna still call you out. You're talking about a man that have 51 subscribers. You should have taken the opportunity. See, every time you make a shot at somebody, it puts you behind. You take a shot at Vic, you have 4,000 subscribers, you have 200 people watch your live. 229 people watch one of your live. You're the king. You're the king. And 200, you know how embarrassing that is? The king of 229 people watch one of his live because you were busy focusing on the wrong thing. That's what you were doing. That's why now you look like a fool. It makes you look like an idiot. See, I'm going to use the things that you do and say and let you understand that you're doing a bunch of nonsense. You need to stop it. It's not letting you grow. So when he was on the live and Mark was there and Vic was there, and instead of he said, you know what, man, I get to know you. You a cool dude. Let's do a collab. Because even Mark said it. Because Mark was smart enough to say it, to give him an opportunity. Just like how I asked it. See, here's the problem with motivation. Here's the problem with you. You're not smart enough to understand when people are speaking wisdom to you because you're like a child. You're so childish. Like people got to break everything down to you like a kid. So when Mark was saying to Vic, hey, man, I don't mind get you guys back, man, and we can do a collab and, you know, maybe. And Vic was like, yeah, you know, I don't mind. And then, you know what he said? He said, I don't know, man. I'm going to keep calling y'all out. The ignorance, the level of foolishness that this guy obtained. Shout out to the Boxer couple for the super chat, and shout out to Big Vic TV for the super chat. I gotta keep it real, man. Gotta keep it real. And I know you're childish. Your wife is childish. So y'all gonna go back and watch this live because y'all are here. Y'all just embarrassed to comment on what I'm saying. Because we know who you are. I'm not. Listen, she talk. I don't block her. So, but I know how childish y'all. Y'all childish. Y'all gonna make videos and go back and forth. But I'm not gonna be doing back and forth because everybody's gonna see that y'all are childish. It is what it is. Give you opportunity after opportunity. You have one of the. Think about it. You started out with one of the YouTubers now that surpass you. You started out with him doing collab. You went in his live and act a fool. Then you did a next live and act a next fool, even when guest was on acting a fool. Instead of try to make amends. And you see that, hey man, you say you're 35 and your wife is 35. That's what you say. My wife is 35 and I'm 42. You got 3 kids, I got 2 kids. You got a house, I got a house. You got a car, I got a car. You got a truck, I got a truck. Hey man, we have same thing equal. But here the difference with me and you. We run business different. This is why you can put diesel in death. This is why you and your wife can run out of gas. Because you're focused on the wrong thing. This is why you can rent a truck. Hear what this man said? He rent a truck and they charge him $1,500 and another $2,000 or some crap. Because you pump diesel death in a tank. You pump diesel in a death tank. You're not focused. Who you want to motivate with that type of mindset? Who would really sit down and be motivated by y'all just running around on the internet, acting childish? Like, I really want to see who y'all motivating. Because even the people that subscribe to your channel, that was watching it live, even those people, they unsubscribe from, listen, they unsubscribe from you. They outright unsubscribe and they don't even participate in your life. You know how embarrassing it is? Listen, man, you're the king. Your first live was over 1,000. You have 1,000 views. You're the king. And one of your live have 229. You know, you're the king. People show up for the king and the queen. Both of y'all, man, listen, man. People show up for the king and the queen every Sunday. You jump from channel to channel to channel. Listen, you see all you other YouTubers out there, because there's a couple other YouTubers out there that is doing the same thing as motivation and backstroke. Y'all need to cut that crap out and focus on your business. A bunch of y'all out here with your old truck. You got old truck. And I'm not talking about old truck where I'm talking about really old truck. Y'all need to focus on getting your business and getting your stuff together. And stop focusing on other people. Stop focusing on other people. Leave other people alone. Because all y'all do is just showing people how jealous, how envy, how y'all narcissistic, how deep y'all. Y'all just exposing yourself, man. Just cut it out. Just cut it out. Hit the like button, guys. Just cut it out. Just cut it out. Just cut it out. And don't take the road that this guy take. You post video every single day. Look, now your video is on a tyrant. Look, take a look. He's posting video every day, talking about different stuff. Yesterday, disrespecting of drivers. All the stuff y'all posting on, that ain't nothing new. Y'all ain't posting no nothing that is wow. Really? Y'all ain't posting no breaking news in the trucking market. Listen, man, Mark is bringing way more informative content. And Mark is predicting way more in the market. And Mark is doing way more predicting and doing all of that way more than y'all that here acting a fool. Someone asked in the comment section, does he really make 300,000 in Amazon? I don't know. If he does make 300,000, he needs to take that 300,000, pay tax, pays his tax, and he needs to take some of that money and go buy a damn next truck. You have a 2005 truck motivation. You need to bump it up. You need to leave people alone and go get you some new trucks. And your wife, you need to let her play wife role and do wife duty. And stop coming out here and make her salt on people. The first time I did a live with Mark the Mentor, your wife was in the comment section being very disrespectful. And I could have reached out to you via email because I reached out to you before and I could have said, hey, man, all due respect, man, but but I just let it go. I didn't say anything about it. I didn't say anything about it. I showed my wife all the nasty comment that was coming from ED804. That's your wife. All the nasty comment for no reason. I've never spoke to your wife. I've never done anything with y'all. If you disagree with something that me and Mark was talking about, ain't no reason that your wife should be in the comment. See, here's the thing with you. It looks like I try to find out who runs your house, you or your wife, because it seems like you're the weak one. Just running around nonsense. Anyway, man, this is crazy, but if anybody asks you who's the most jealous people, that's the most jealous. Both of them. Two couple on the internet, one named Motivation, one named Boxtruck. Motivation is the guy, Boxtruck is the wife. Put it together, you get Motivation and Boxtruck. That's it. I did a video, I did a live, say, hey, cut the nonsense. You go on the live, say, we're not cutting no nonsense. We're going to call them out. Okay, cool. We already see the effect of you calling people out and what it does to you. Shout out to Sheldon Smith, man. Anyway, guys, man, it's crazy. I'm not going to talk about this no more. Shout out to everybody that was here. Martin Mentor, Big Vic TV, the Boxer couple. Listen, man. People can say what they want to say. It's freedom of speech. Cool. You have your rights. I'm not taking that away. You get what I'm saying? Cool. We're not taking that away from you. But see, if you're not capable, and listen, let me tell you something. Everybody who watch Motivation Boxer channel, everybody hear what the problem with Motivation and his wife. Hear what the problem. You guys cannot keep anything behind the scene. I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that. If y'all going through a struggle, we know you're going through a struggle. You know why? Because y'all can't contain yourself. So when you guys are broke, we know you're broke. When the weekend good at Amazon, we know the weekend good at Amazon because you show it all the time on your channel. Y'all always frustrated. Y'all always arguing. You never listen, man. I came home and I'm home 1 week. This you understand? Like I'm home and I'm spending money. I had to take my truck to get it fixed. $1,100. I'm doing my basement. The guy come over. I gotta buy this. I gotta buy that. I'm paying thousands of dollars to do my basement and running around. And you get what I'm saying? Because I earn it. I build myself up to this part of my life where I can say, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. You get what I'm saying? So you and your wife need to sit down and have a family meeting and say, hey, baby, we need to cut the crap. We need to listen to Jamaica. Cut the crap. We need to leave these other guys alone and focus on our business. And if I were you, I would shut that YouTube thing and you don't have to shut it down, put it on pause. Do a live, tell your fans, hey man, we're gonna strain some stuff and come back. Give us 6 months, a year. They'll understand. Because at this point, y'all are lost all credibility across YouTube. Y'all lost all credibility. There are people who are calling you fools. They say that y'all a bunch of idiots. Y'all are jackasses. You should see the email that I get when I did that live with Mark. People were like, oh my God. Guy, tell me in the comment, in the email, say, man, don't do this again, man. In the live, Mark was in Mark comment. People, Mark, don't do this again. You know what I'm saying? Jealousy. Mad. You see a guy at a boat with his wife in Christmas. Hey guys, what's going on? I'm chilling out. Making a video. And his wife is there. And he's having a time of his life. And you all watching that. Mad at the guy. For what? You see Jamaica make a video. Me and my wife in Texas driving around. You mad. For what? I talked to Mark, the mentor. He was flying in a helicopter from from Chicago to Miami. Don't kill me, Mark. Don't kill me. Mark was in a helicopter flying from Illinois down to Miami, South Beach. He with his girl. Mark had like 7 Louis Vuitton bag, put it in the helicopter, getting ready to get out. Let me stop, man. Let me stop. Anyway, guys, you guys know what it is, man. I just want to come on here, man, and you know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. Gotta cut it out, man. Focus on your business, man. So let me leave you with this piece of advice. I know you're gonna answer me, but I'm the least of your problem. I'm good. You would better off be my friend than try to come and mess with me. You get what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you this, man. All this BS you've been running around on the internet and you and these other YouTubers making videos about partial topic that y'all don't know. Leave the internet alone, man. Trust me when I say that. Leave the internet alone. You get what I'm saying? Leave the internet alone because just take my advice. Just do this. Just, you know what I mean? Just leave the internet alone and focus on your business. Okay? Focus on your business, grow your business. You get what I'm saying? Give your business a chance to grow. Know your business. Understand your business. Understand the people that you're working with. Look at ways for 2023 where you can grow your business and increase increase your revenue. Increase your revenue, increase your fleet. You know what I mean? That's what you should be focusing on. Leave other people alone. Other people that you're messing with, they're good. I heard, you see, one of the thing, and let me show you, I'm gonna say this before. I heard his wife say something, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, this lady is in. She said that, oh, it's funny how when you ask people to show their numbers, they're not showing their numbers, but they're quick to show their YouTube numbers. And I'm like, What does it matter what number they show? So that's the problem. See, that this I'm gonna blame y'all, some of y'all YouTubers too, man. Cause that's the thing that let them angry. They angry because now you're making money and showing these guys, and they felt like, man, I should have been there. Get what I'm saying? I want to be at that 6,000, and I need to be at that 3,000. I need, you get what I'm saying? Y'all YouTubers, y'all need to be blamed for that. Cause that stuff don't sit well with them. There is no topic that is off limit where somebody else is growing, where you never see these people angry about their growth. You know, you live in a community or we hang out with people, or you know, you're glad to see people grow, this, that, and the third, and you're like, yeah, man, we excited, man, cool. But you guys see they make an outright assault. Just making us, you know what I mean? Then they look and they see you go to Miami. You go to Miami, you're driving around in a nice car, and you're doing this and you're doing that. They're mad. I guarantee you know the reason why they probably don't do no live today? Because he probably run so hard over the weekend that he's so exhausted. He probably came in like 6:30 this morning and so exhausted from run. It's probably the hardest he ever worked. Because he was chasing down YouTube money, and turns out YouTube ain't giving him the money. Because here what the problem is, when he came in, everything started to dry up. You get what I'm saying? So now he have to be working. And then whatever his wife have going on, she like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. I'm tired too. See, that's what y'all should be doing. That's what y'all should be doing. That's what y'all should be doing. Remember I said in the live the last time, I said, y'all need to run a truck till you need a transmission. Motivation. You need to run that truck till you need an engine and a tranny. And stop put diesel in def tank. Stop running out of gas. If your gas needle need to fix, it's $600 for the pump. You on the internet talking all this talk, man. You talking up a storm and calling out YouTubers, man, and doing all, you making all these mess behind the scene, and then you putting it out on the internet. You putting it out on the internet, and then it just make you look like a fool. You know what I mean? It's man, listen, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. It's 2023, man. Y'all need to get your act together. I'm not gonna. I'm done, man. I don't know. Hit the like button, man. I'm done. I can't. I can't. I can't, man. I'm trying to give away 3 partial and 2 partial. And I'm exhausted, man. I'm telling you, man. This is what I'm gonna do, man. Anybody want a partial, man? Just drop it in the comment section. Anybody want a partial, and you know, if you want a consultation, just drop it in the comment section. I call you. I let my wife email you and call you. I'm done. I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't. You know what I mean? So, hey, man, jealousy and let me tell you guys, I want to say to all other YouTubers, man. I want to say this to other YouTubers, man. We really got to know the type of people. We really got to know the type of people that we're laughing with and hanging around with, and really got to know people. We really got to know people, because you can have a conversation with somebody, and you can sit down and have a dialogue with a person, and laugh with a person, and talk with a person, and do everything with a person. But turns out that person can't stand you, man. And the more you grow, hey, everybody knows the more you grow is the more people come at you. But when it's like some of the people that are coming in, it's like it don't even make no sense, and it's just it's trolling and constantly, it's like, you know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? It's crazy. So the hate is real. I'm telling you guys, the hate, all you YouTubers out there who like to think that everybody likes you, the hate is real. The jealousy is real. The jealousy is real. The jealousy is real as it get. For all you guys who think that people, it's real. That's what this topic is about. It's real. And I hope Motivation and his wife sit down and humble themselves. Interstate, I'm gonna get you the partial, and TNY, I'm gonna get you the partial. I'm gonna let my wife reach out to you guys. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put the TNY. I got your email, but you shoot me back an email again. I'm gonna add the email to the screen right here, so you guys can just shoot me an email, and we'll get you set up. Okay, so just shoot me an email, and I'll get you guys set up. And like I said, man, ready. When I call you guys and say, hey, man, let's go, you guys know my style. Let's go. We're not going to be sitting down. And for all the people that sit down and watch this nonsense about Portia, this lady did a 9-minute video talking about a bunch of nonsense. Guys, let me tell you guys this, okay? Brokers are not concerned about you taking out of freight on their truck. They're not concerned about that. What they want you to do is pick up their merchandise and take it in one good condition. Just take it in one piece. That's it. You get what I'm saying? If a broker tell you they need a dedicated truck, then guess what? They have to pay you dedicated rate, like what some of these Raycon was describing in this post that this lady was talking about. So again, partial your truck, and make sure that you guys run a truck effectively, and don't listen to these people. A matter of fact, I want to show you something real quick, right? I'm gonna show you something real quick, because this is the type of this is the type of this is the type of stuff that goes on when you give misinformation. But I'm gonna show you something real quick before I leave, because this is the type of information when you come out here, you don't know what you're talking about, right? I'm gonna show you something, right? This is our video, right? Let me see if I can pull up the comment in the comment section. Okay. And I find it funny how she makes the video and he's all over the comment section. That's how BS they are. You get what I'm saying? So here I'm gonna read something. Hear what this guy said right here. If the load isn't paying a dedicated rate and a broker want exclusive use, then I don't book it. That's what somebody said. You get what I'm saying? And then Free Game reply and say fact. And then he says in the comment section, true. Make sure you understand what you're getting, what you have to agree to. I don't know why he gave that comment. But people were basically saying, bro, we understand that if the struct say dedicated, it's dedicated. Hear what this other person say. My main thing is, I ask, is this a dedicated load? And if they say yes, then they need to pay me premium rate for that load. So even in the comment section, the people who are replying to the video and leaving comment, they even have a way better understanding that this whole entire video to debunk partial did not make any sense. Get what I'm saying? Big you can just email me, shoot me an email, and I'll set you up. I'll get my wifey to set you up for the consultation. All right. You guys just send me an email. All right. And I'll set you guys up. You get what I'm saying? So even in the comment section, people was like, Mom, if they ask for the truck to be a certain way, they gotta pay us. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up here, man. I'm gonna go get me some tequila and chill out and go watch a movie with my wife. And thank you guys for coming in. Shout out to everybody that comes in. Mark, the mentor, all you guys that joined the live, man. Big Vic TV was there. I didn't want to drop the link because I know this guy. I just didn't want to drop the link, and I just deal with another crisis. So, I was gonna drop the link, but because I wanted to have an open conversation, but I say, you know what, yeah, you get what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna live this down. So you're gonna see the two little crybaby come out, the immature, narcissistic, childish, 35 and 35 give you 70. We're gonna see the grown 70-year-old come out with some nonsense. Because that's what they're good at. They can't just be bargains, be bargains. You get what I'm saying? So for all you guys who was in the live, man, hit me up. Uh, uh um um Hit the like button, share the video. It was a pleasure with all the guys that was here, man. And for all you guys, just shoot me an email, and I definitely get you um you know what I mean, set up for the consultation and all this stuff, man. And everybody that was here, man. I'ma wrap it up here, man. And I'ma say, man, for 2023, man, don't let no one discourage you from your dream or your potential. Don't let no one discourage you from your goal. Don't let no one ever talk you out of becoming who your full potential of who you're supposed to be. Okay? If they want to stay broke, let them stay broke. Not because they're talking and walking and living a broke lifestyle. Let them feed you that negativity and stay where, because some of these guys, they want company to be on their level, and we're just not having it. We're just not having it. So for all the people that are growing, whether you're coming in the boxer business, listen, man, partial is real. It is there for everyone to see and take advantage of. And once you get into this game and understand what you're getting into, it opens up a can of worm for you to make as much money as you can and grow your business. And don't follow these guys out here that come. See, here what happened. The internet is playing some of you guys. Back in the days, girls would play you. The internet is playing some of you guys. And I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. See, the internet is letting y'all run go buy these fancy houses, live a lifestyle that you can't afford, following other YouTubers, trying to be other YouTubers. You're getting played by the internet. You get what I'm saying? You're getting played. You want to live a lifestyle that other YouTubers are living and not realizing that, wait a minute, man, I got 30 grand. I got 20 grand. I don't even have 10 grand. Why am I even doing this stuff? Because you're getting played by the internet. So guys, for 2023, don't be played by the internet. Don't be played by the internet. Don't let the internet let you make business decision and personal financial decision that is going to ruin your finance and ruin your business and ruin you from growing. Okay? If you have one truck, keep your one truck and grow and buy a next truck. Keep your next truck and two truck and grow and buy a next truck. And then you start to understand your business and grow and get the stuff that you want. Okay? And that way you don't develop narcissistic. You don't have to be angry. You don't be jealous of other people when you see them with their stuff. You can be like good like everybody else. All right? So I'm going to leave you guys with that, man. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, hit that like button while you're on your way out, man. It's your boy Kirk, back again with the next live, man. And as you know I keep it real, man. Everybody that was here, shout out to you guys. Sorry about the log in the internet early on. But I thank you guys for sticking around. And yeah, we gonna listen, man. We gonna leave this live up, man, because we need the message to spread. We gonna leave this live up. This live ain't going on no private. We gonna leave this live up. It's 2023 and we're done with the nonsense. It's your boy Kirk, man. Back again with the next live, man. And for all the people that is gonna get partial and whatever, send me an email and we be hitting you up. All right. Shout out to everybody that was here. Big up to you guys. Big up to the box shop couple, Mark the Mentor, Big Vic TV was here. Shout out to everybody that was here. It's a new page, a new year, a new life. And I'm telling you right now, man, you better get on board with the right people because you're gonna be left behind. Because we already see some people getting left behind, like Motivation and his wife. It's your boy Kirk, man. Peace out. Peace out.